If you went all Patrick Star and were under a rock over the last week, what a week it was. Welcome into your Disney and Universal News Flash in just 3 minutes. I'm your host, Brian Perry, and buckle up, Buttercup, because this is a loaded episode and we've only got 180 seconds. So where do we begin? Oh, I know. Let's go to Universal Studios and the crazy announcement that the company would be opening a third location here in the United States. But where, do you ask? Well, how about right smack in the middle of the current two? No, literally, you've got California on one side, you got Florida on the East Coast. Boom! Right in the middle, it's Frisco, Texas. Now, look, before we all lose our collective minds about this exciting news, it is worth noting that this location won't quite be the Universal we know in both Hollywood and Orlando. Instead, this will be far smaller, and the theme park and resort will be sitting on just 97 acres of land, intended for families rather than thrill seekers. Just to compare, Islands of Adventure on its own is 110 acres. You've got a Jurassic Park area coming, How to Train Your Dragon, a Shrek area, a Madagascar area. Universal says the entire experience is set to engage younger audiences and will be sized for a regional audience. There's also going to be a 300-room hotel that we can spot in this exciting rendering. I'm expecting this to be something like a Legoland, though with the attention to detail that you see from Universal Creative. It might not be as big as the other two Universals, but exciting nonetheless. Universal also announced a huge permanent experience coming to Sin City, Viva Rock Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, HHN will no longer be locked into those brief months leading into Halloween, but now a year-round experience right off of the Las Vegas Strip, located next to the immersive Area 15, which is a wild place within itself. The new Universal attraction will be housed in a 110,000 square foot warehouse. Creators say the attraction will feature a variety of unique, immersive, fantastic, horror-centric experiences. There's still no details on when either of these Universal experiences will arrive. What's funny is Universal announced these things right after the opening date for Tron was announced, so both companies, Disney, Universal, going back and forth with their haymakers, their headline haymakers, and the mouse said, we're not to be outdone because Tiana's Palace is coming to Disneyland. That's right, the restaurant that was made possible by the unbelievably handsome and hardworking Prince Naveen will open a location in Disneyland Park. It'll replace the French Market restaurant. It will not be character dining, so Tiana won't be inside, but she will be roaming around New Orleans Square. That restaurant is set to open later this year as we inch towards the reimagination of Splash Mountain into Tiana's Bayou adventure. Finally, real quick, I want to get this in. This day of Disney history, 1938, Snow White has its New York City premiere at a tiny little theater called Radio City Music Hall. Not a big deal. Only a 5,000 seat theater packed to capacity for 5 weeks straight, way before World War II, to see the OG feature-length Disney cartoon. Hope you're caught up. That's going to do it for this episode of Inside 300. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Click that bell icon. Hello, bell. This way you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Brian Perry. I'll see you next time. And, as always,
bye-bye.